Sketchbooks. Oh no, wait, not this one, a different one. This is how I started. Lovely, new and fresh. And this is how it's finished. A thick one with full of everything inside, and there's going to be a video about it. So this is time for something I call a yearly project. The yearly project is finishing one sketchbook in, like usually in 1 year. And as I finished my previous big fat sketchbook, that was the fourth one, was it? Yeah, that was the fourth one in last year, in last April. Yeah, early April. And I didn't want it to finish this one April because there are some drawings I exactly didn't want it the very end of this sketchbook. And another thing, when usually I'm around this part, so when I'm nearly finishing, I just really want to finish because I wanna start a new one. So it's going to be a sketchbook tour with my very dry hand, with my very cold hand, because it's still very cold, pretty cold outside, even it's March, and I'm a little bit moody because of this. But I exactly wanted to make this video last week, but I even didn't finish the sketchbook, so you know, timing is. So let's get started. And first I want to talk about the cover. I made the cover and I really liked it. It was just so different to comparing the previous one with the stickers on it. And maybe I need some... Is it better? Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, so I made it with some watercolor and acrylic markers, and I really like it. This like this bluish watery theme of the cover. The back cover is only one scroll box sticker, but with colors is very like fit to the front cover. And yeah, so it says 2024, and I didn't put 2025, but I finished it 2025. I just finished it recently. This sandpaper, yeah, shows 4th of April and finished exactly finished the 16th of March. And so this early drawings about my tulips last year, because I had a couple of bulbs from Amsterdam, and they were coming out from the soil. Sadly, in this year I got only one. It's sad. It's going to be later a sketch about it. And yes, my art supplies I'm using. Usually, I mean, I'm using a lot of everything. I got so many different art supplies. My most favorite ones are the Muji pen, Muji gel pen, the pocket Pentel pocket brush, watercolor, so like brushes, and I exactly the Carandash, sorry for my pronunciation, I have no idea how to pronounce it, are not my favorite pencils. They're very good. I mean, I like all these pencils, but just I like the color palette what they are coming for. And yeah, the first day when I started this sketchbook, exactly it was a illustration fair in King's Cross, Canary Square. So I took this sketchbook. It was far more warmer than now. It was still windy and chilly. It says it was 6th of April and 19 degree, and children were playing in the fountain. I wouldn't mind 19 degree, there is 5 outside. And yeah, I was sketching on the bus. So this is like sitting on the bus and just sketching while singing. I really like to do this. I should do more frequently. And a couple of more tulips. They're going to be, I mean, when I finished my previous sketchbook, like the fourth one. There were more tulips, and but this one's my own ones when they started to grow, and I just found out all the petals were like so complicated to draw, and just a little dwarf or a gnome, and some daffodils with this green pattern and another gnome. Yeah, I really wanted to draw a illustration of some spring market last year, but I didn't do it. But I really want to do still in this year some more gnomes. And I think this is watercolor. Yeah, this is a Carandash watercolor Museum Aquarelle watercolor pencil. And a sketch of Mimi, some more tulips, but in twilight, and just something. So like this is what I can see in my front of. This is my desk. Some ceramic I made, a glass decoration, some brushes, a mirror. Yeah, I made a video of it. It was a story dice with foxes, and I know I forgot to draw a couple of things because I was just drawing and talking, and it's very hard for me talking and drawing in the same time, and I know there are some prompts I forgot to draw, and this is just some messy things. Like there are this one's exactly for my tea. Tom's Tea is a children's tea box, and I just really like this character before I throw away the box. This one I was planning to make an animation of this hedgehog, who is basically me, showing up on a screen and holding a brush, but I still didn't do it because my computer extremely slowly, and I cannot make any animation on it at this moment. Yeah, so some sketches, more tulips again. This is an illustration for a fairy tale from my childhood, the 3 butterflies. I really loved it. More tulips, a gnome, some colorful pigeons, angry Mimi, like cat. Oh yeah, this was, so I bought a watercolor set, like this travel watercolor set in Flying Tiger, but the quality of paint, not really liked it. It was, I mean, I cannot say it's good for children. I think it's bad for children as well. I just didn't like the quality of the paint, so I removed all the paints and filled with my ones. But this is the original. These colors are the original ones from that travel palette. Yeah, I wanted to fill the whole page with this, but after I didn't. And 1st of May I went to London Zoo. That was the first time when I went, and the most fascinating thing I seen was the scarlet ibis, this scarlet red bird. I really loved it, and I was doing a couple of sketches. But so it was a Monday, and I was sorry, I'm still a little bit sick because it's the weather outside. So I was surprised to see a lot of children's, a lot of like school groups, young ones, and they were loud and they were everywhere. So I just couldn't just stand somewhere and doing sketches because they were everywhere. And I'm not really a social person, mostly when I'm drawing, not at all. And I didn't want them to being around me when I am sketching. And more sketches from the zoo. Turtles. Oh yeah, they are not very fast, so I could do a couple of sketches. Penguins. I was exactly sad because there were no elephant at all. When I was a child, elephant was my favorite animal, but I was accepting to have, but there weren't any. And a couple of more. Oh yes, just like some coloring trials, more Mimi, some fan art of Sailor Moon. And so these sketches are based on some photograph. Hello Mimi. Hello, princess. Hello. Me? Mimi, you are in the wrong place. Come on, Mimi. Come on. Come on. Come on. This way. Okay, so no, so she decided to stay. So this, oh Mimi, come on, don't do it. Decide. Thank you, princess. So these sketches, I made these sketches after. Oh, this is Mimi. Some photography on my phone. I was ready to go to Hungary. It was just right before my holiday, and I was doing some sketches. Just get the mood, get the vibe of Hungary, and yeah, like he's our dog, and these two characters are based on my childhood dolls. Their name Karchi and Piroshka, and Mimi, because at May I was this small paintings, because at May I was doing a painting every day on this paper, so I did this too at that time as well. Excuse me, princess. Excuse me. And last Sunday of May is Children's Day, so I promised an illustration for a couple of people in the Moy is a Hungarian social media book for book lovers, and I asked them what to draw, and they told me what to draw, so this sketch is made for that illustration. And the princess wants some attention. Excuse me, princess. Excuse me. Couple of more sketches. I even don't know what kind of watercolor I was using for this one. I just got out my fountain pens. I used to like to sketching with fountain pens, and I just got out my fountain pens and I did this couple of sketches. This pose when just right before Mimi is jumping. Usually before she's jumping on the table. This is her pose. A couple of more Mimi sketches. Some plants. And so I have got a lot of pencil cases, but there is one where I keeping my like kawaii cute pens, and I use all these kawaii cute pens for this spread. And we are already in June, and this one I used this copying pencil with a two-sided copying pencil they using in Hungarian schools in the early years, but I will love. It's very handy for sketches because I just can turn very quickly when changing colors. And this sketch is partly based on some Pinterest what I found, but some of them just like my own stuff. I used to study ceramics, and these shapes are more based on what I used to make this funny shape things. Couple of more Mimi sketches, couple of more, oh yes, geranium. And oh yeah, I wanted to draw every day, but I wasn't. After I just realized I had no time to do it, or like I'm very bad with time managing. And this is some watercolor crayons. Yeah, it's a little bit sparkling. I was trying to some different style with the flowers. It's not bad, but it's not really my style. Yeah, I redrew an old character of mine, but this is just a sketch. Like I can't call it a proper illustration. Also test spread, so like I just tested something I bought. And I think these ones are the RTX acrylic marker. Okay, not all, not all. I just put a couple of them, and some. Yeah. So in June I got this time when I was a little bit not very social and upset at work, and I just felt every day is a drama at work, and I was drawing about couple of drawings, and this is already July. I went to 2 years ago Burton Water in the Cotswolds, and this is based on one of my photography. I just wanted to paint something what is not grease. I usually paint grease, but I wanted to paint some English, and I wanna start just using couple of colors, not all colors, and this is different because like usually painting on pink, but this was orange. And this is how I was dressed up for the Hyper Japan, kind of. And yeah, so this is Greek painting. This is a t-shirt idea, the Spitogatos, that means house cat, but is exactly a person who love to stay at home, like homebody. And this rooster is my own character. His name is Muscatli, that means geranium. And there is a sweet, is an old-fashioned sweet lolly in Hungary, what is a red rooster, and he's character based on this lolly. Couple of more. Oh yeah, I bought this scissors so I can cut this edges with the scissors. So I made this picture frames about cats with this one, and some Copic and pencil and watercolor, mix up everything page. I think I didn't use reference for this headshots. I just drew them by head. Yeah, usually Copics are bleeding to the other side, so I'm painting over with gouache, or I'm taking another page, like I think this black watercolor paper, and I painted over with gouache. I really like this piece. And some cat sketches. I think I use my own photography for these ones. I have got so many pictures and my own photography, so I can use so many of them as a reference, mostly about cats. This is Greece. I really like this one. This was a new trial of painting this. At this moment I don't know how it's called, this very, very lovely summer flower, and I really like how it's ended. Yeah, orange and pink on that painting. Usually I don't write the exact date, but I did. It was 3rd of August and a first day. I'm not sure. I think I was on holiday when I was painting this. A couple of more Greece. Yeah, usually in August I'm starting to feel the mood, because end of September in every year I go into Greece, and I just wanted to get the vibe, like some previous sketches before I went to Hungary. So both of these ones are based on my own photography. This was different, like the underpainting was blue. I usually using like orange or red or pink, but this was blue, and I even didn't like in the beginning, but I think it went very well, and I really like the sky. I think this is a better sky than the other ones. Some sketch, tiny little gouache, based on my own photography. This is another step, and I like the previous one, but this is like how I improved how to paint this flower. And some Greek cats, and the character, some Mimi, and some flowers, and a lot of yellow. I really, really find yellow is a happy color, so I wanted to paint something very happy. So this is Greece, and I exactly found this painting very useful later when I was working on canvas on oil pastels, and I was painting this cacti. This is not Greece, this is England. last summer we went to town. It's called Deal. Yes, I exactly wanted to go to there because of the name, but I found it a very lovely seaside town, and after I used my own photography, I made this painting. Couple of more Greece. This is in Corfu. This is probably in Santorini. Probably I will like this one. Is ended very lovely. Some Greek vibes, some sketches. I didn't finish this one. This is somewhere in Mayfair. I think it's in Mayfair, and I didn't finish this painting. Oh no! This is somewhere in Cotswolds. I didn't finish this painting, and it's already September. Happy Moments Day. All of my palettes again. I love to do this. Is when I need some relaxation. What I'm doing is all my palettes, or sharpening my pencils. There are these two things that give me a lot of relax. And this is Greece again. Probably Santorini. Greece. Some England. Some of Mimi. And this is my icon on Instagram. My character. She is Lara. I named myself after her. And I was creating a new character, the meme. I wanted to draw a little like picture book. When I was in the mood, I had no time, and after when I had time, I wasn't in the mood. Is always a problem. So like more sketches about the meme, and just another character. This is not that bad, but not that good either. So I wanted to make a gouache painting about some metallic things, but not using any black or gray paint. I wanted to use colors to get the gray effect. And end of summer, I made this summer mood board, because why not? Like what I love in the summer. And some doodling. Yeah, so I was supposed to be paint something here, but I never did. This is exactly not gouache, this is acrylic paint, but usually I'm using gouache for under painting. Here I wanted to do a collage, but I never did. And some, I think I know, I found the word, this is called hiramekis. I was doing a couple of hiramekis. Usually what I love to do, faces are the best. And painting of cats, cat illustration. Oh yeah, so my previous sketchbook tour, I used this. I was exactly doing this ones for a previous video, and at the end I used this one. I drew these, and I wanted to do my own logo, but this is fun, but I more prefer my own hand drawing style, so handwriting style, so only this one. And so I bought the Sumi A watercolor ink watercolor set, and it was a couple of trials and another painting of Greece. This is the first house where Gerard Darrell lived when he was a young boy and with his family, and when he lived in Corfu. And this is the strawberry pink villa. And exactly you can find on the Airbnb, if you want to stay there, you can stay in this house in Corfu. This is a sketch. Later on I made an illustration on it. These two doggies are enjoying the summer rain, and I finished in autumn, so in the end they enjoyed the autumn rain. And this is a painting I didn't finish. I just wasn't happy with these colors. They were too dark and too ugly. Couple of more Greece, a shiny lion, some fig. I'm very proud of this fig. This one is ended very well. Some gnomes, and no, yes, this one's a grease again. So what I was doing, I was using this Carandash this pencil, not watercolor, these Carandash pencils, but only limited colors, and how I could use these limited colors for making a proper like illustration, or like a landscape or townscape. And I published this one, but I never published this one. It was just very right before when we went, it was me by myself, solo traveler, yes, before I went my holiday. So I never published this one. I wanted, but after I didn't. So I could say I didn't finish this piece. This is based on a photography I made of Corfu. In Gerald Darrell mentioned in his book, it's called My Family and Other Animals, mentioned as the chessboard fields. But after I just found it with all this, I used a brush, so I just left it like this. And I exactly wanted to paint something here, but I didn't. But in the end, the time was passing, so I just left like this. This is, oh yeah, he's my OC, Nectarios. I cannot call him as a wizard. He's like a male witch. He's living in Greece, in an island. And there are some Mimi sketches and the real Mimi. Real Mimi. Come on, princess. Come on, princess. Come on, princess. Come on. Come on, Mimi. Come on, Mimi. So some Mimi sketches. And when I drew this one, it was just very right before when I don't know, I said we because in the previous years wasn't. I went with a friend, but not last year. So when I was doing this one, I was in a I was very emotional. It was a very confused mood just right before my holiday, but there were a couple of things happened at work, and I was very emotional. No, Mimi, no, don't come here. And this is so this chart, when I was trying to find out which colors I'm going to take with me to my holiday, and like which ones are the best ones, and I exactly covered that Mabon, so I happy blessed Mabon. That's why I drew this witch. And this is October, because I already, Mimi, please don't do this. Here is going to be a big gap because I mostly was working on my Inktober sketchbook, but this one made in the illustration style what I'm using for my Inktober, excuse me, princess, sketchbook. One more spitogatos, couple of sketches, and I started to just sticking inside some stickers and other things, because usually in like November, December, I'm not in the mood to like doing any art. I'm trying usually not in January either, but in this year it's been changed because I'm exactly drawing every day in this year, so that's very good. Yeah, it's my mistake. This is a sketch when I did for the illustration about the witch who is working in a small shop, but I left it messy, so I'm not very happy with the mess. And so I was trying to draw in manga style, and after I discovered it's not very working anymore. Like as my style has been changed, I couldn't keep up. And these ones, so a couple of these ones are based on some Pinterest pictures what I've seen, but I changed into my style. And this one, so I wanted to make I exactly did. a bookmark when like mice in the house, and in the end I made a proper big mice in the house illustration for Christmas, but I didn't finish for Christmas, and I finished after Christmas. And more Pinterest illustrations. Mimi, or like a white cat with a house. This is fountain pen illustration of my working desk and the canvas that is exactly here on the side. The two tables and the window, and some fountain pen Mimi illustrations here on the side. A gnome. I think this is Neocolor. Yeah, this is Neocolor, and I was joking about like why there isn't any monster under my bed, because sometimes this princess, she's going under my bed in the middle of the night, so there is no more room for a monster, because I have got a little white guardian. And yeah, so I'm not gonna talk about it. This is ugly, so I named as an ugly art. And this is a Hungarian visual who is doing some exercise. Look at how muscly is he. I really like this one because of the golden background. That is Komorebi watercolor set, and I just really like to sketching like with these two colors. It's really nice. And oh yeah, when I was drawing this one, the man with the leaf blower was downstairs and blowing the leaves, and it was on my day off. I wanted to chill, I wanted to relax, but I couldn't because it was so loud. I made this Santa when it was 6th of December, but it's Santa Claus Day, and we in Hungary we celebrate it. And oh, are you joking, Mimi? Are you joking? I try somewhere. And that was my Carpe Diem November project, the house with the mice, because I believe usually in November it's too early to celebrate Christmas, so I just try to concentrate what exactly is happening in the present. This was my Christmas illustration about the hedgehog who is decorate herself, who is in Slytherin. So that's basically me. This is a very recent one because I left this page because that was Copics page with this pink, and I wanted to paint something over it, but I had these two beer cans, and the same with the previous with the coffee maker. So I didn't want it to use gray, I wanted to use colors, but having the effect of gray. Not very bad. It was a trial, but not the best of my paintings as well. And I painted this cute little piggy for New Year's Eve, because in Hungary we believe pigs are bringing luck, and it has got wings, because there is a children poem what everybody misheard. It's about the fairy, and there is mentioning a pig with wings, and everybody mishearing. There is some part of this poem what everybody is mishearing, and everybody think the pig called Geza, so his name is Geza as well. And it's a bit uncomfortable because it's a very heavy, very, very fat sketchbook. So this is another one. It took me more time to finish for the New Year's Eve save, a pig with wings, and the snake, because it's going to be in Chinese. The Chinese New Year is going to be the year of the snake, and the trumpet, because it can, like, first of January you can make noises, and that's why trumpet. And it is my Chinese New Year illustration about the snake. A couple of different languages how I know the snake name. My favorite, the Kerme. I learned most of these words from Duolingo. I'm a big Duolingo user, mostly with Greek and Finnish. Oh my god, it's so heavy! So this is a fountain pen illustration, couple of things on my desk, in my other desk, and this is me in January. I was dressing up with my high reflection jacket I'm using for cycling, and my yellow hat, what I exactly lost in Sweden when I went to Sweden as a birthday present for myself. I went to Sweden and I lost this hat. I exactly left on the train. Mimi, could you stop it, please? I'm not very happy with this spread. It's very ugly, but I like this one. Yeah. So this was a story dice challenge, and it's not sharp. That's why I should put down, because it's not sharp. Yeah, nice sharp. And the story dice was a bunny who is sad and phoning the whale and something else. I'm not really remember, but I exactly didn't want to draw a sad bunny, but I ended because I had to draw a sad bunny. And these two ladies, the yellow lady and the blue lady, I seen them on the tube. They were sitting next to each other, but they were completely so they didn't know each other. But their contrast with these two colors are very great, so I just really wanted to show them. And this is a beer I used to drink. This is a sketch of Castle Comb, because I made a painting of Castle Comb, and this is a sketch I wanted to make for my coffee cup. I didn't finish. This is another lady I seen on the street, and I just really liked her outfit. Sometimes I'm drawing people, but not exactly on the street. Later I just try to remember of them. And this is a winter mood board. I made this one a couple of weeks ago. Before February finished. So it's all everything what I can do in, or I can enjoy in winter. Like, I never went to skiing because I'm so terrified, but ski jumping I really like to watch because it's somehow so relaxing. And birthday cake, because I got birthday in January. Some carnival, because we celebrate this carnival. It's called Farsang, and the 2nd of February, and the bear coming out its cave and see the shadow and going back because the winter is going to be long. Definitely this bear seeing the shadow because now it's freezing outside. And this is the cover I made for February, and I wanted to paint something here but I didn't as well. And some more watercolor palettes. I think this is all of my watercolor palettes in February. Since then I bought 2 or 3 more, so maybe I have to make a new one. And Mimi, please, could you move? And now some horse sketches are going to start. So story behind, I'm not very good at, I have to put it down. I'm not very good at drawing horses, but it was time to learn. So like, as you can see here, I am drawing horse. I was drawing horse before I learned how to draw, and this is how I'm drawing now, but this is my idea of a horse. But exactly, it's very interesting. And Mimi, please move, please, princess. More horses. Excuse me. More horses. And a couple of sketches, these two I made at work. I didn't do these ones instead of work. I did these ones because it was a time I had to cover a different department, and I had my pen, I had the notebook, there were no customers around. And these sketches I made of my mom's cat. His name is Zokni. He's a black cat. His name means socks because he's looking like some black socks what somebody left in the corner or on the floor. and a couple of more sketches of him, and a couple of more horses, and some washi tapes. But sadly I cannot tell who is the original illustrator, because I'm not keeping, and some of the washi tapes I just buying in random places. And this is a redraw of a character of mine, the original pose and the different pose, but it was never a color illustration, so I don't know what color I should paint her, because the original sketch was a line art as well. And the two-sided elephant, some more horse sketches. It was a test of a couple of my new art supplies. This was the Distress watercolor crayon, a couple of more Mimi, a spring mood board. I didn't publish yet this one either, because I was just so busy, I had no time, but can't wait for the better weather. At this moment, like none of them from this picture. I'm sorry, except St. Patrick's Day, the day when I'm recording, that is today. And they are my new characters. There is no background story yet. I just wanted to paint this new characters and gnome. And I was trying some new watercolors what I bought. So this is a trial of the, yeah, and like around here I just started to feel okay, so I'm going to finish this sketchbook as fast as possible, because I wanted to finish before St. Patrick's Day. I exactly did a day before, so it went very well. Couple of more hiramaki with faces. I would love to do this. And March just arrived. This is a list of, so like in March, in every day I using a different watercolor set what I own, and this is the list what I'm every day which one I'm using. And here is an envelope what I like. This is an old one. This is from last year. A face from the collage what I wanted to stock but I never finished. And this is the style what I'm exactly painting every day in March, with different set of watercolors what I own. It's fun. I don't put that illustrations or paintings in this envelope. I keeping separately only these ones. This one is looking like Kowalski from Fantastic Beasts, a little bit. Oh yeah, so these ones I wanted to make some sketches for my next, the 6th of sketchbook cover. This was the original one I wanted to use some plants and a little gnome. And after this one, I was thinking about stickers, but I just decided no stickers in this year, and in the end I was choosing this one. A couple of more characters. A witch who is doing magic with art, an art witch. And so this illustration based on 4th of March. I went to the Sailor Moon Super Live theater show in Tottenham, here at the outer, and but I wanted to use that watercolor set what I just got recently from Choosing Keeping. So I was, for Usagi, I was using that one, and for me it based on how I was dressed up, kind of. And some trinkets with, this is fountain pen. And I nearly late from work. I mean, I never late, but I was just very into do this doodling, and I wanted to leave. And a couple of more characters. It's completely, there is no background story. I just wanted to draw some different style of head. And so I seen her in a public place, so I I wanted to draw how she was dressed up. It was like in November, so not now. I just kept how she was dressed up in one of my different sketchbook when I wanted to make a painting. Plus, like, I wanted to finish this sketchbook, so I needed some ideas. Couple of more Pinterest sketchings. I mean, the horse is definitely. The cat, I'm not sure. I think I just painted drew this cat just without Pinterest inspiration. And these ones were no Pinterest inspiration, just drawing these characters because I wanted to draw some different heads. Some Pikachus because it's fun. Some more Mimi. And this was from last week when I went for my big art supplies haul, and I just wanted to try everything, how they are looking like, and very nice. I really like all these colors. And a couple of more sketches, and this is how my character improved. It's very interesting. Like 2019, I thought this is my favorite style, and this is exactly my style I'm drawing, and a little bit rebooted the design. I'm not sure I'm going to keep it. I mean, it looks nice, but I like the original one. And a couple of more drawings. Now, in this time is not Greece. 3 of them, just a very recent London pictures, and this is a place in Hungary. And in the sketchbook, I wanted to draw the sketchbook, so how it was started and how it's looking like now. And a couple of more characters, a couple of more Mimi with fountain pen. This was fun. And yeah, it was last week. I went to the park. There's a park very nearby to us, 11th of March. It was 7 degrees, so the whole sketching outside didn't went very bad because it was too cold and I didn't enjoy it at all. I really love to draw trees outside, or plants, or flowers, or buildings with this Muji pen, but it was just too cold, and I don't like to wearing a coat when I'm drawing, and I don't like when my hands is freezing when I'm painting or drawing. And for this one, I just use one of the newest watercolor set I bought. A couple of dogs I was drawing last week. A couple of chicken. This chicken based on some Pinterest pictures. I wanted to just something quick, something quick, and I wanted to make a bright fox. I really like foxes. It's so simple, and there are so many different ways how to draw foxes. I really love to draw them. And a couple of more sketches. These ones I based my own real upon, and as I mentioned in the beginning of the sketchbook, so this is the only one tulip in this year, so I'm hoping it's going to be blooming. And I got this thing, so I'm watching other people's sketchbooks, and sorry, I'm covering everything now. So I want to be perfect. I want the perfect sketchbook spread, but it's usually ending very ugly. And I remember when I started to use sketchbook, like kind of 9 years ago, and I stopped carrying big folders with me and just changed into sketchbook because it was easier to carrying with me always. Like, it was always at least one in my bag. There is, but not this big ones anymore because I'm cycling and my rucksack is already so heavy. This is Karandasnail color. This is the tree just right front of my window, and I was playing with the colors. Like, I have got different boxes when I keeping this my art supplies, and this was one box of set, but I might choose this palette. And so this one's a kind of gel pen, but I can't tell at this moment. And this is a funny page. Sometimes I'm just drawing like in this very childish style. I wanted to So when I was doing my Inktober, I just drew a sun with body and face. When I was younger, I didn't like sun with face and body, but I just created him as a new character. So here he is, and in the end I drew myself. I used only 3 colors. I need to cheat. I'm forgetting words. I got it. Yeah, I use this progress, so but only the red, the dark blue, and the yellow for illustrating. So I drew myself high expected March with sunny, wearing skirts, maximum a jumper, earrings, and having fun and warm and very enjoying. But the reality is it's not like this. The reality is cold, and instead of being outside and enjoy the sunshine, I'm inside and drinking loads of tea. I think March is a different, like, it's another January. I already had my January. I went to see snow in Sweden, and in February I went to see snow in Romania, and I was just ready for the spring in March, but there is no spring. The spring does not exist, so it's cold and freezing. So I did this sketching of myself when I'm freezing. And so these doodles I made at work, and I had to covering a different department, and I had a pen and my notepad with me. This is a beer label, another beer label, more doodles. In Starbucks they usually miss hearing my name, so I kept it because why not? And some wiseness from me: owning a sketchbook or being a sketchbook artist is a genre now. That is true. I started to use around 10 years ago because it's more handy when I go outdoor. I think it was like 10 years ago, like 20, probably 2015. Some Disney stickers, and this is the end of the sketchbook. I really hope you enjoy this video. I really hope my voice is a little bit hearable. And see you in the next one. Bye.